I'm about to show you $10 worth of groceries in America. Bread and eggs, $4.79 and $4.70 something or another. $10 for bread and eggs. Good job.
Grocery shopping used to be a simple chore. Now it feels like a financial crisis. From skipping meals to stretching $20 across a full week, people are fed up with how expensive food has become. Here's what everyday Americans are saying about the grocery store struggle.
Guys, I'm literally coming in 40 to 30 minutes early to get some food here at Panda because we're able to get food before we clock in because literally groceries are so expensive, so you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
You will not believe how much this food cost me here. Okay, this is one trip to Costco to feed one man, me. Can you guys guess how much this food cost here? Now, to be fair, yeah, I bought some salmon. Salmon's a little expensive. Yeah, I bought some 2 tuna steaks. Those are a little expensive. And I limited myself to 1 pack of raspberries because raspberries are expensive, all right? I'm trying to be conservative here-ish, but I'm also trying to get my protein in it. Guess how much this 1 cart from Costco. Costco, oh, everything's cheap at Costco. No. Guess how much this cost. All right, you're not going to believe it. Put your guesses in the comments below. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You see that? You see that? $560 to feed one man for, I'm already almost through most of this food. Definitely the most expensive stuff was that 1 package of tuna was like $40. And then, we got some strip steaks and I did get a fair amount of salmon, but this is ridiculous. I don't know how people have their entire grocery budget for their family at $500 or $600. I am spending more than that on myself. I don't know how I'm going to afford a family.
So I've been shopping at Aldi for 2 years now, to the point where I did not have awareness of how expensive things were at other stores. What are you talking about? Was $8.25 now $6.89? Like this is some amazing deal. What? The off-brand is $5? I genuinely feel like I need a slap on the wrist because I just left Aldi and I paid $1.19 for a huge box of off-brand Fruit Loops. They don't have any bad dyes in them, they don't have any bad ingredients, and they taste amazing. I just looked at the Fruit Loops here, $6.89. I just did the math. That is a 479% price increase. Because I have the privilege of driving 30 minutes to my nearest Aldi, I get to pay 479% less on cereal alone. If you're not in the food desert, you better be grateful. Makes my stomach hurt.
Grocery price is so bad right now. I'm at my parents' house. I'm stealing eggs. First of all, when they get money to be buying shit like this, organic pasture, I'm not going to take none of these eggs, though. Because that's the shit that gets your ass whooped. But I'm going to take 2 of these genetically modified eggs right here.
When I just spent $300 on 5 items of grocery, and the cashier said, would you like to donate? Ma'am, unless it's me and my kid's name that's on that paperwork, no. In what world do y'all believe that we have enough money to just donate? That's like a crazy way of thinking. And then I found out that those organizations that they get the money for, they only get 10% of the money. So let's say you gave $1, they only give 10 cents to them. So why would I give you my money to keep inside of Walmart? And it's like the world's biggest scam. And then they look at you like, would you like to donate to St. Jude's? And then you look like a piece of shit because you're like, oh man, y'all done brought in the kids and cancer in the same sentence. Shit, yeah, put $2 on there, I guess. And girl, you see me swiping a food stamp card. You see me swiping a food stamp card. And unless them $2 can come with this food stamp card, I can't help you. You're telling me I'm helping hungry kids. I got 2 hungry kids in the buggy. I know you see them. You can tell the cashiers don't be wanting to say it, but the job make them. Whatever store you're in, it makes them say that. Them people don't want to ask you for that money. That's why I just no thank you.
I'm sorry, what the actual hell? What the hell kind of dystopian future are we living in? $35? $35 for chicken.
I swear I need some motherfucking food stamps. I hate coming to the grocery store. This shit just don't make no sense. 10 motherfucking grapes. 10 grapes in that bitch for $5. Motherfucker, what is going on? I need help. God damn, I hate spending cash. fucking $6 for some goddamn potatoes. Goddamn, it's gonna cost me $50 just to make a fucking meal. Jesus. I don't know what the right answer is. I don't know what the right answer is come tomorrow. All I do know is that inflation is not going down. The news is straight up lying, which all of us Americans know. But this was a text that I sent back in June to one of my girlfriends. We were talking this summer about how expensive groceries were then. And I was like, oh my God, you guys got to go to Aldi's. Like, Aldi's is where it's at. And so I sent them a picture of all the things that I got from Aldi's back in June. It's 4 huge boxes filled to the brim. And I got steak, I got chicken breast, I got ground beef, I got burgers, fresh burgers, not frozen patties. I got fresh, like, burger patties to grill. And it was $190. This is what I got today. 4 Aldi's bags. And then obviously, like, my little drinks and yogurt is out of the bags. Didn't get any. I got 1 thing of meat. I did not get all the meat that I needed. And this is stuff to make for 4 dinners and then obviously lunches and shit like that for my kids. I didn't even get the meat because they didn't have the meat that I needed. So I had to further go to Hy-Vee. But all of this was $300. $110 more for less things. And I didn't even get any meat. I had to go spend $80 at Hy-Vee to get ground beef, some beef stew meat, a couple things of potatoes, and like sour cream. I cannot spend almost $400 a week on groceries. Like, this is absolutely insane. I don't know what is going on, why shit keeps going up. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me, but the news is literally lying, obviously. Shit is not coming down. Now, this is what I eat, and look at this shit. $20 for some goddamn sausages, y'all. What the hell? It's crazy. $20 for this little bag ass of shrimp. Oh my Lord. Somebody come save me with some goddamn EBT card or food stamps or some help. And I'm talking about, I want some motherfucking corned beef. Goddamn, I would go buy 2 motherfucking corned beef sandwiches for $12. Y'all crazy as hell. They want to talk about mad black woman. I ain't got nothing but a little bit of shit in this bag, and I'm about to spend about $50. I need some food stamps, y'all. This real life shit.
Why is living so expensive? I just spent $700,000 on groceries that are gonna last a week. 7 freaking days. Why? Eggs, $15. Milk, $17.95. Why is living so freaking expensive? God is good. God's gonna make a way every time.
Let's go look at some more ridiculous grocery prices from my hometown grocery store in rural Washington, and I will do some more less processed food this time. We're here in Florida on vacation. We just got back from Publix. We were like blown away by the prices at Publix. I don't know where other people are shopping at, but we thought the prices were so high compared to where we're from. Like the prices of a Starbucks instant coffee, like a little tiny thing was $13. On my last video that I did about grocery shopping, everyone said to go to to Publix because it was more affordable. I don't know. I'm like, wow, we were like blown away. So we spent almost $300 for 4 or 5 days in Florida. We did get some nicer beer, obviously wine, some nice seafood to cook out tonight. But besides that, I mean, just in general, the prices were expensive. We're like, oh my gosh, how are people like feeding more than 1 or 2 kids here? I have to mention the pepper. The pepper my husband got was $4 for 1 pepper, not organic.
We are all going to have to eat a lot more vegetarian food over the next few years, and I wanted to add my little piece to this because I saw another creator talking about how economic instability and the current food prices are really putting a lot of meat out of reach for a lot of Americans. I've been a vegetarian for about 8 years now, and I cook everything from scratch. So let's start off. Beans, rice and beans, put them together, they're a full protein. I know, I don't like rice and beans. There are other things than rice and black beans. Every single culture, everywhere you go, has a version of a rice and bean, a rice and lentil, a rice and legume. You can do a starch like a potato and beans or something like that. Slowly introducing it allows you to handle the fiber a lot better, but over time you really do get used to it. I eat a lot of beans. People are always talking about me eating beans. But I think another thing that we need to talk about is how climate change is really gonna throw a hammer in things because it's gonna make everything even worse. Areas that we graze animals for pasture, they're not going to exist anymore. And it's also going to become very hot in places that we once could raise animals. So prices are only going to get higher. And as we have an immigration or migrant crisis or whatever we're having right now, and food workers are not working on the fields, the prices in the grocery stores are going to quickly reflect that. You can get a nice meal in for 50 cents. 50 cents. Throw in some cinnamon, throw in some cumin, throw in some coriander, throw in some salt, throw in some MSG. I promise it will be good. And if you guys really need recipes, just leave a comment. Maybe we'll turn this into a cooking page so we can all survive to the next economic collapse.
This is fucking crazy. Before I leave Publix, I gotta show y'all these prices. This is for a case of sodas. This used to be $3 to $4. This is $9.29 for a case of sodas. Look at this, for a case of root beer, it's $11.49. A carton of eggs is $11.39. Come on with these prices, bro. For a bag of barbecue Lay's, $4.99. It's $5 for a bag of chips. It used to be $2. This is insane. This is $10 for a case of Gatorade. And they had the nerve to put buy 2, get 1 free. You're paying $20 for 2 cases of Gatorade, man. That's insane. These used to be $4. And they're doing buy 2, get 1 free, making people think that they're getting a deal. It's crazy, man. What happened to our country in just 4 years? What happened? Just 4 years ago, all of these were $1. Now we're at $3.59.
Make this make sense, okay? 7 items. This is all I got from your typical Albertsons. Look at this. Guess how much this costs? Would you believe I had to throw down $60? It was $52 for 7 items. Look at this. Basic shampoo, $10.49. A 3-pack of bar soap, $4. I guess that's not too bad. A steak, right? $15, $10 after a discount. Dude, look at this. Blueberries, $9.99. Are you kidding me? A pineapple bowl for $6? Dude, this is what's wrong with America. When you're spending $60 on just some basic stuff that's going to last me a day and a half, 2 days. It's ridiculous.
Why is the cost of food so expensive right now?
It's easy. Retailers are greedy. They want to make maximum profits. That's bottom line. That's all. Right? It's not the supplier's fault. The suppliers are pinched by their suppliers to get the product. Fuel charges are added into that. And, you know, the suppliers are making, on certain products that they produce, 3, 4, 5%, 10% if they're lucky. If they're making more than that, that's awesome. But the suppliers don't make a ton of money. The retailers then take the product and they want 35% margins or 50% margins or 100% margins, right? And that just, and who ends up paying for that? We do. And it's not, you know, it's greedy. That's all it is. It's just pure greed. So shop local, grow your own stuff when you can, go to local butchers, buy the best quality you can, but buy the meat that's next door, buy the produce that's here. Where you're being punished is in the grocery stores because it doesn't translate. It's just expensive. 4 chicken breasts for 20 or 30 bucks. Come on, what a shit show.
When basic groceries start feeling like a luxury, something's broken. These stories are a reminder that it's not just you. The system is squeezing everyone. If you felt the pinch at checkout, this video will hit home.